Hey everyone, it is Michael and Crystal. We are with Stephanie today, and she's from BC, Victoria, I believe. Is that right, Stephanie?
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. So we do these interviews quite often with a number of people that we coach, and some people have asked us why we're doing it with so many different people. We really want to show a different perspective from different people from all walks of life in our business, and how it's working for other people around the world. We think it's super cool that we can coach and mentor people from all over the world. So we really want to share that with you guys today.
So, as you said, we're Michael and Crystal, and we have been working online since March of 2018. So, almost 3 years now. And in 2018, I was actually able to quit my job and leave the corporate world. So, we love working online, and we've been working with Steph for a little while now. So, Stephanie, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. As Crystal and Michael said, Stephanie, I live in Victoria, British Columbia, originally from Nova Scotia. I was a flight attendant for almost 9 years. Was laid off the end of March, beginning of April, like so many others. Spent a few months over the summer just kind of, thinking I was living the life, but it's not like I was really able to go and do too much. And yeah, came across this business opportunity. So I've been working on this since about the end of June, beginning of July. And then, Crystal and Michael are my coaches. So I'm happy to be here and chatting with you guys. So,
Awesome.
So, we're just going to ask you a couple questions. So, first, can you still have a job and do this business at the same time?
yeah, so I actually am working full time right now. Well, part time actually now. I just got home from work not that long ago. And so basically, as I mentioned, I was laid off at the end of, or not the end, but yeah, the end of March, I guess, and took a few months off and realized I wanted to do something else to kind of supplement my income, but also didn't really want to touch any of my savings. And so I took on a full-time job serving and bartending, and then also started this business. So I was working full-time, doing this business part-time, but now I'm happy to say that I'm slowly going down more part-time at my job and focusing more on doing this business more full-time now. And so can you do this business and work? Yeah, of course you can. I mean, everyone's different. It depends on where you are in your life, and what your why is and why you get into this business. Is it your plan A, your plan B? And I would love to say this would be my plan A someday. But for now, yeah, I'm just cruising along, working, and like I said, hopefully getting more to working on this business full time. So again, it's up to the individual and where they are in their life. But yeah, of course, the nice thing with this business is that the schedule is super flexible, and you can kind of work it however you need to. Work on it when you can and when you can't. And yeah, so definitely. I hope
Awesome. Thank
that
you.
answers the question. Perfect.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Cool. I have a
Perfect.
question for you guys now.
Okay.
How has your lifestyle changed from since you started working online?
Oh man, we get this question. People ask us this a lot because we have been doing this for a long time now, and it's changed drastically over time in different ways, I suppose. But for me, I think the biggest thing is that Crystal's been home. She was able to quit her corporate job and be able to be at home with our kids now to run this business full time, which is just amazing.
Yeah, before working online, we were maxed out with our credit card debt. Things were pretty tight, and I wanted to be at home, but we couldn't imagine how that would even work for us because we both had to work. And since starting, we've paid off 3 credit cards. We've been able to travel now, something that we weren't able to do. And just being at home, like you said, has been the biggest thing for us. I've never been at home. We have 4 kids, and I owned my own business before when I was in the corporate world. So I didn't even get a mat leave. So I got 6 weeks with my first 2. So it was I just needed a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would have to say throughout the years, we've been able to be fortunate enough to do some traveling, and I think it's been a huge mindset change as well.
Yeah.
More positivity in our lives for sure.
Good. especially this time of year. I shouldn't say this time of the year, but what's going on with everybody. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
So what do you have to say to people who might be holding themselves back from this opportunity, like to get more information or to learn more about the massive opportunity that they have?
So when I first came across this opportunity, I'm gonna say as if they were in my shoes or I was in their shoes, but I was a fence sitter for a little bit. I had a bit of skepticism myself, and after doing some research, I realized, you know what, this is something I wanted to do. And again, it was only a 90-minute webinar, and I would say if you have 90 minutes, take the time, watch it. It's jam-packed full of information, and if it's truly something that you want to do for yourself, you'll make the time, and you'll do what it takes to get there. And it is a bit at the beginning. Like, I never owned my own business before, and I didn't really know what to do. But again, once you watch the 90-minute webinar, it goes over in a bit more detail about how the training is provided, and the tools are there, and you have a mentor, and you have great coaches like you two who help navigate you along the way. And so again, like I said, fence sitters, I was there myself, and I get what it's like to be afraid of what others might think, but honestly, who cares? You're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. So I would say just go ahead and try it. Why not? Like, what else is holding you back, really? And if you're strong enough and your why is important enough, you'll do anything for it. So yeah.
I love hearing that you're skeptical, only because I was so skeptical, and I feel like everyone I talked to, they weren't. They were just like, I knew right away, and I jumped in where I was skeptical. Yeah. So I like hearing that I wasn't the only skeptical person. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there was a bit on my part, a bit from my boyfriend Bart Blair, a bit as well. I mean, again, it's a huge step, so it's something that's a bit intimidating, a bit scary, but we overcame it, and look where we are now. So
yeah,
good.
I think things are starting to change, and I hope that we're seeing more of this. But when we first started, there was way more skepticism because who works online?
No one worked online,
right?
Just short, like 3 years ago, right? Now everybody does.
But
so now it's more normal.
Yeah, with what's going on in the world now, it seems reasonable for people to understand that you could possibly earn a living online.
Yeah. And what is I was just saying, like, the community now of people that are in this business is it 70,000 now?
70,000 worldwide.
Huge. That is huge for.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I have another question for you as well.
Okay.
Of everything you guys have ever done, what motivates you to keep going? What keeps pushing you to do this business? Like, I'm sure you have days that are really good, days that maybe not so. I get maybe there's a few struggles. What keeps pushing you to do this?
A couple things. One is our family. We're doing it not only for us, but for them. But a big thing is we've seen how much our life can change so fast. Like, it's not get rich quick, obviously, but we've been doing this for 3 years, and to accomplish what we have in that many years, I didn't accomplish that much working, right? Yeah. And so you just look at the big picture, you can accomplish so much, but we just want to help so many other people. Like, we were stuck, and like, we had never as a family gone on a trip, like flown somewhere, the 6 of us, because obviously that's quite expensive to go somewhere. And we see a lot of friends be able to do it all the time. And we finally went to Disneyland in Mexico in 2019. So just to have those memories, we're just so grateful for it. And so we just want to give back. We want to be able to help so many people be able to change their life and show them how easy it is, I would say.
Yeah. Perfect.
And with everything on the internet today, obviously there's a lot of things out there. Why did you choose this over anything else that's out there?
So I have been introduced to quite a few different business opportunities, I'd say over the years. So this one in particular, I was actually introduced to by a fellow flight attendant, actually, who's now my mentor. And having talked to her and seeing how she was able to make this work, and how others very similar to the same situation that I was in made this work, that really stood out to me as well. And also just seeing like the the time and effort that people put into the training. And again, I'm going to bring up the community, like how much support that's there for everybody, and everyone wants to see everyone succeed. That's huge. And there's no recruiting of friends and family, which is massive as well. Like I said, a lot of the other opportunities I was introduced to in the past, I don't like the idea of, forcing my friends and family into buying things, and that
I agree.
that's not who I am. It makes me very uncomfortable, and I don't really think it's fair, honestly. But yeah, so I would say, definitely would be just talking and meeting people who really made this work for them, and being able to relate to the same situations and the same stories and stuff that they were going through. And I would say that's the main thing that popped out for me. And again, all the training and everything, because where else am I going to find this? I don't have any experience owning my own business, and really, quite frankly, didn't know where to start. So it really set it all up for me. So I say that's why it stands out over all the other opportunities that have come up in the past.
I agree. I completely agree.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah. All right. I think this is my last question for you. Kind of ties in a bit to the other two, I guess. But is this business good only for making a little bit of income, or totally becoming their full income? So I know the question you had asked me earlier about, can people still do this and work? But is this something that if I progress enough, is it something that I can make this my full income, or anyone can make this full income? If it's something anyone can do.
So some people actually come just to do part-time because they enjoy having something on the side, and you can definitely do that.
A lot of people I coach, they're just looking for an extra couple hundred a month or $1,000 just to kind of pay the bills or travel or something.
But some people can be shocked after a while being in this business that they end up moving into that full-time position where they're quitting their jobs, because it is enough to provide a full income for sure.
Yeah.
Like Crystal, like she was able to quit after months of being in this business, and we were just pushing super hard, and it was more than enough to earn a full-time income. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's entirely up to every individual, how they're gonna do it and how they want to do it. But definitely.
Perfect. Well, that'll be me today, hopefully.
Already dropping a part-time. I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for making time for us today. We're glad that you're able to join us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was good. It went better. It's going good, better than I thought. So
good. Awesome.
All
well, thank you so much. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.